adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Looking to throw on second down. Jackson. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. 47 yards. Jackson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
To throw again on second down. Jackson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Saquon Barkley. He scored on the ground and through the air as the Bears push further out in front. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Bell. 25 yards, the pickup there, and also a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
From just shy of midfield, Rodgers. Buying time to his left. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. This is caught inside the 15. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Miami. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the... And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are back within a single score. So he's in for his third score of the game, and operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is...
And that's caught inside the 30.
So bad.
And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. A huge play there for Chicago. 52 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on first and 10. Got his man, and it's caught. Fresh. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. A good pickup there at 22. Now Rodgers. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A big play there. 53. Prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good. Stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to go for a big play down. He's got him in. Complete. The 20. Touchdown, Chicago. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator.
It got his man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big pickup of 38. Throwing is Rodgers.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. On play action, it's Rodgers. And he's got the hook up to Landry. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
You're so good for this.
The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee.
A loss of a yard. It's now 3rd and 13.
Wow. Okay.
Here's Jackson. Being chased out left. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
I got 20 seconds to do.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And the connection not there. Incomplete. Just 14 seconds down to the final couple of plays here. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, You got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. He's back to throw. Oh, he had 6 points in his hand. One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. And he's in for the touchdown.
Yes, sir.
The clock reading
That's what I'm
triple
going to do.
zeros.
I'm not.
And the extra point, if they hit it, will send this thing to overtime.
I'm not going to overtime.
Brandon, we've seen this many times before. They've got the momentum. They just scored. Go for 2 and end this thing now.
Most definitely is.
And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult.
Kick the field goal. You could actually kick the field goal.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. And that'll set them back 5. Now for the all-critical extra point. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard
I saved the video
line.
clip because I'm going to post it on YouTube. Like how I came back. A clip about how I came back. I'm going to take my time. Not right now.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. First throw of overtime for Rodgers. That one complete to Okoye. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Now Rodgers not pleased with the setup. He's going to take a timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
You know, it clips the whole game that I did. You already did it for me.
Rodgers now on first down. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Joey Bosa able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers, in a play like that, with how far he had to go to make that sack, shows how athletic defensive ends have become in the NFL.
And not just athletic, this is coached in a big way. Run to the football at all times. How about him never giving up on it and pursuing all the way across the field?
They'll run on first down. Bell. And
Game
he's in
over.
for the
Let's
score.
go.